Hi, teammates. Let's dive into some mysteries. I had a vision from Jesus, so we'll go over it. Remember that we've gone over the 9 worlds of YG Drassel, shown here, connected to 9 worlds. YG Drassel is the tree in the middle, and the blue ring tree and the green ring tree are under the YG Drassel. Those are part of, those are 2 infinities of the 8 dwarves and deers, 4 dwarves and 4 deer that surround the tree. So, and then the cave, universe, and desert paradise tree is another tree we went over that deals with, Tumburu, Philip Soriano, Joe Pesci, as the desert, and then Jesus as the universal, and then, the cave, which the cave could be connected to 51. I'm not really sure whose that is yet. A lot of the times I'll think this stuff is like connected to me, and then the next day I'll figure out whose it really was. So that's just how this works. But, now I see an island world infinity. Tree on the island is made of gold and silver from saints, martyrs, and those with staff for age. Those who were reincarnated is what that means. This is the John Candy and Word of God tree. Word of God shown to be like my Uncle Don and Noah and the real Satan, and the one who's called the devil and Satan is the dragon, and that's different from Satan is what I see. Like the 10 horns are the tenants that have denied Jesus Christ. And then John Candy, he shows that he led his life according to the Word of God as a Holocaust Jew. That's what his symbolism shows, is that's how he lived, was as a Holocaust Jew, like following the Word of God. And, you know, there's those who were beheaded, that's the guillotine French, and then the Holocaust Jews. And John Candy, of course, he wasn't in the Holocaust, but that's how his mindset was. And, as following the Word of God. And then, he also had a team called the Argonauts that he supported. And, before he died, he got, canceled from that obligation because he wouldn't agree to vampirism of the kids. And, that's why that deal fell through with the Argonauts before he died. And that would have compromised, like the 7 menorahs of CERN. They were trying to get John Candy to be like the black goo for CERN, like to use all of the CERN technologies together to break through, to the netherworld, basically. And he wouldn't agree to it, so that's why they shut him out. And I'm getting that from Philip Soriano, could be connected to the 2nd horseman of the apocalypse. And John Candy would be like the other talked about there in the young literal translation of the Bible, if you look at that, and in Revelation 6. And, so he wouldn't agree to it. So, that's why he didn't get a contract with the Argonauts. And then, inside the tree are kitchens, and new instruments of music are created here. Spas and celebration cities are here, along with Word of God's Watcher angels. There are 8 infinities that each Watcher angel controls, like the 8 points of a compass. The guardian watcher of Cornelis Court, aka Nebuchadnezzar, in Daniel, is the North Infinity. The guardian watcher of Abdallah ibn al-Mutaz, who became a whale shark, is the South Infinity. The guardian watcher of Gunther Prien, aka King David, is East Infinity. The remaining 5 infinities are the 5 brothers of the wind. There is a northeast, southwest, and middle wind. Referred to the five brothers of the Chinese myth, the Chinese story of the five brothers, if you look that up. The oldest brother is Roland Laporte, and his is the neck that can't be cut by swords. He controls north wind and northeast infinity. The second brother is Olivier Levasseur. He swallowed the sea, south wind, and southwest infinity. Muhammad Abdallah Nasir shows symbolism of Nefertim, can survive fire without being burned, and he shows Revelation 12 symbolism as well. Controls middle wind and